landowner creates a food plot, it's usually to feed wildlife through the winter. Hi, I'm Jody Henke. With a Green Browse food plot, you can feed wildlife all year long as you're living the country life.
Living the Country Life. Ideas and inspiration for your place in the country. You can find more information on today's topic and from previous shows by visiting us online at livingthecountrylife.com. We'll return to the show after these messages.
Whenever you're online, Living the Country Life is there too. Like us on Facebook and exchange tips and ideas with people who share your love for the country way of life. Follow us on Twitter at Small Farming for timely news and information. You can also find us on Instagram and Pinterest. See the latest inspired shot from our readers or add a garden tip to your boards. Living the Country Life has all the ideas for your home acreage. Visit us online at livingthecountrylife.com and find us on social media.
If you're looking for new ideas for what to do around your place in the country, register for the Living the Country Life newsletter. Once a week, you'll receive helpful tips in your inbox on a wide variety of seasonal and timely topics, along with so much more. Living the Country Life is for all those people who love to live in the country. Sign up for your free newsletter today by visiting livingthecountrylife.com.
A lot of people provide wildlife food and cover during the winter, but with a Green Browse food plot, you can feed wildlife during the growing season. Todd Bogenschutz is an upland game biologist with the Iowa Department of Natural Resources. He says Green Browse food plots are usually planting mix of grass and perennial legumes.
We're talking about things like alfalfa, the clovers, winter wheat, forage oats, turnip, rape has become pretty popular, chicory, those types of things, spring wheat. It's very attractive to them when you put it next to the appropriate habitat.
What and where you plant depends on the wildlife you're trying to attract. You can customize it for a particular species or lay out a smorgasbord. For example, if you're trying to keep geese in a wetland area, alfalfa and spring wheat are good choices, and deer and turkey will enjoy it too. An increase in wildlife traffic attracts predators, so it's advisable to have a buffer strip of shrubs and perennials for escape cover. Bogenschutz says the size of the plot needs to correspond with who comes to dinner.
A lot of times we work with landowners, and it's like, well, how much wildlife do you expect? If you don't have heavy use, then you can get by smaller. And if you've got an area with a lot of deer, a lot of waterfowl, then you probably need to think a little bigger. So we usually try to base it on what the landowner thinks his use of the area will be. But as a general rule, we say they probably shouldn't be smaller than maybe half an acre.
Maintenance is usually minimal. Some of the plants may need to be reseeded from year to year, and renovation may be necessary every 3 to 4 years if weeds or grasses take over. Learn more about food plots for wildlife at livingthecountrylife.com. I'll see you in the country.
Living the Country Life. Ideas and inspiration for your place in the country. You can find more information on today's topic, share your tips, and post photos by visiting us online at livingthecountrylife.com.